Now let's turn to Europe, to the country of Georgia, which is located in the Caucasus region and home to about 4 million people. But those people are angry and divided. They've been protesting for weeks. Thousands have taken to the streets to protest against a controversial law. It is dubbed the Foreign Agent Bill, or even the Russian law. Despite the public opposition, Georgia's ruling party has gone ahead with the bill. They passed it on the 14th of May, and yesterday they went a step further. Georgia's president was against the bill. She had vetoed it, but instead of respecting her decision, Georgia's parliament overruled her veto, which means the bill is back and it should come into force in the next 2 months. The people of Georgia were enraged again. Once again, they came out to protest in the thousands. And as you can imagine, the president was not happy either.
Are you angry today? Did today's events anger you? Let's get to work. The work ahead involves preparing for the real referendum. Use the energy you feel today to gather signatures. Bring those signatures to me and I will sign this referendum. Do we want a European future or do we want Russian slavery? This decision cannot be made by 84 people. We will decide together.
The 84 people she mentions are members of the ruling party. It's called the Georgian Dream, the party. But the next few months may become a nightmare for this regime because of their foreign agents bill. So what is this law and why are so many people against it? Well, the law seeks to shine a light on foreign funding, specifically your NGOs and media outlets. If these groups get 20% or more of their funding from abroad, they will have to follow new rules. The ruling party says the rules are about transparency. The NGOs will have to give detailed reports of their financing, where the money is coming from and who it's going to. They will also face more inspections. Now, all this seems normal enough, as though it's about financial transparency. But you see, NGOs already did this, in Georgia at least. They already reported all of this to Georgia's tax agencies, and the information was in the public domain. Now, under the new Foreign Agents Bill, it's not the tax authorities who will get this information. It is the Justice Ministry of the country. Under the new law, NGOs will have to register themselves at the Justice Ministry as organizations serving the interests of a foreign power. That is the official designation, which is why this law is called the Foreign Agents Bill. So basically, Georgia's government wants NGOs to call themselves foreign agents and give all their details. What happens to NGOs who do not do all of this? Well, they will face fines worth almost $10,000. Now, on the one hand, it is important to know where the money is coming from, to see what foreign nations are spending their money on. But that information was already available. The new law is different. It adds another layer of checks and gives the information directly to the government instead of just the tax authorities. The fear is that the government will misuse this information. That is what the critics are saying. And the foreign agent tag, it will be misused to discredit these media outlets and agencies that work against the ruling party. So the people of Georgia are protesting against the foreign agent law. Not necessarily because they want to protect foreign-funded NGOs, but also because the law impacts a long-held dream.
We always had questions about their intentions, but now it's so clear. So all masks are off. We know where they take our country. It's not about the law anymore. It's about their decision to distance Georgia from the West, from the EU, from the NATO, and take Georgia to the direction of Russia and make Georgia the ally of Russia.
About 80% of Georgia's population wants to join the EU. The country was even granted EU candidate status last December. But with this foreign agent law, Georgians can feel their European dream slipping away. They feel that the EU and the West will not accept them with a law like this, and that is the reason for their anger, essentially. The protests are unlikely to end soon, and Georgia will be going to polls this October. Their president has called for a united front, a coalition to take on the ruling Georgian Dream Party.
South Africa's May 29th elections.
It was the start of change in the country.
We are on the verge of history. I am standing here at the forefront of change, where voices echo the call for action.
The nation grapples with an unemployment crisis. As South Africans prepare to cast their votes, the question looms, will the winds of change usher in a new era, or will the legacy of the past maintain its grip on the future?